So there are many forms of worship. I really believe that God is a creative God, and He's a God that invites creativity in our lives. That's how He created us, to have imagination, to think big, but ultimately understanding that no matter what we think about God is bigger. But today's topic is sin, and so I was asked to write a poem. This is really, it's called I Am a Sinner. Okay, so I am a sinner. When someone first told me that I couldn't understand or comprehend the subtle attention to detail that God had, I gasped and asked, "What do you mean?" I didn't get a definition, but I got something close. Sin is when you overdose on eros instead of agape, and the glucose and sucrose was too much for your body to take. Sin is when you're a kid home alone doing something you're not supposed to. Hearing your parents come back gives you a heart attack, so you run to your bed and pull the sheets over your head. This is called shame. Sinner is the name given to those who are spiritually lame. Have you ever seen rotting flesh? I see it every day. And people put swag on it, calling it fresh. Sin are the individual raindrops that create floods. Sin is that time you didn't know you had a cut until you saw blood. Sin is that rock we throw down the well because we want to measure the space between us and hell, thinking we're all right, but in the middle of the night, that rock goes thud. I hear it. I didn't expect it. That was God saying, we harmartano, didn't love our hermanos. Imagine sin being every person burying God under every rock we've got, and all we hear rocks banging against each other. We're hard-headed, banging against father, mother, sister, and brother. We lust until we bust, fake relationships without trust, but God sent His Son to appease what was done. Sin is when that mask we wore falls off. Shocked, mind blocked, heart stopped, too proud to pick it up, too proud to bend down on our knees and pick it up. That fallen mask of lies told us the biggest truth, while we still wore that mask of sin. Christ died for you. I am a sinner. I didn't know what that meant. I saw God's intervention of our just punishment. I looked at the Son crucified, still confused at that. That's when you get cross-eyed. He crossed lives, calmed our boastful winds, and reduced them to humble cries. Glory to the Father and His mysteries. I'm content not knowing everything. While we still have a chance, let's pick up our masks, bow down to the risen and ask His forgiveness, offer up our past and trade it in for His future. Real closure. About nothing we can do will be enough. But just pursue the truth, and I guarantee you, while we still can, because of how God became man, His response will be pure love to you. Thank you.